Alright, welcome back everyone, Zaf here to a very juicy SLA video. The brand new game mode is coming out, oh baby, and I gotta give props to the devs because this game mode is not going to be heavily pay to win in terms of the rewards we get because the devs have made these rewards not cash grabby. You can only get it from the specific game mode, you cannot buy them out, which is a huge plus, so drop a like if you agree with the decision to make the rewards not a pay-to-win feature. But anyways, as you can see, it's called the Simulation Gate. What a missed opportunity. They should have called it the Stimulation Gate because this game mode is certainly stimulating. It's actually beyond interesting because we basically fight data versions of the hunters we're accustomed to, which is honestly very cool. And as you saw there, as the final battle, we actually fight Jinwoo. What an interesting game mode design. It's a roguelike mode. Basically, you go through the stages, you pick what you want, acquire certain stats potentially, some bonuses, etc., heal up, and then continue the battle until you reach the end. So a very cool game mode. And if you're wondering where I got the info about the pay-to-win features not being included, I'll show you in just a second right here. But first, I did want to thank every single supporter. We're almost at 15,000. I cannot believe it. So honestly, a huge thank you to every single person out there who is supporting. And if you haven't supported yet, make sure to do so. The link is down below. It's free. It costs you nothing, and you get codes by doing so. After you support, it takes a little while, but I'm able to send you codes. So just support, don't think, and you will get codes sent to you. That's how we have so many supporters, because I make sure every single supporter gets the codes they deserve. And also, do not forget to subscribe, means a lot too. Even if we're at 100,000, your support still means a lot. And Artem, here's a shout out when you first commented on our last video. Congrats to you, enjoy that exclusive Discord role. So before I show off more of that game mode, I do want to show you something very important here. As you know, with the Simulation Gate, the rewards we get are based on the new growth system, enhancement, which lets us enhance artifacts. I know a lot of you are dreading this, but that's fine. As you can see, artifacts get a brand new bonus to them. Oh baby. This means we're going to get a ton more combat power in, and that's why I do want to praise the devs because this will give us so much more combat power. The devs said over 100,000, so if they made this a pay-to-win feature, it would mean anyone who's free to play, anyone who's a light spender, will be left behind in the dust, which is obviously not ideal, so big props to them. They did not have to do this, but they did. So I'm honestly very pleased to see this. But one thing I'm not exactly pleased to see is the fact that this feature seems to have an RNG element to it. Oh no, not this again. Hopefully, it's kind of like cores, where you can max it out either way. I'm assuming it is based on what I see right here, how it says max. So let's say if you don't hit the max potential, so in this range, 0.8 to 1.5, let's say you hit 0.8 every single time, you can still max out these stats, the bonus stats from these enhancements, just like cores, which would be good, which would be ideal. If not, we're potentially wasting our artifact enhancements and also potentially wasting a perfect artifact we have, so I don't think the devs are going to do that. That would not be a good move, and with cores we saw that wasn't part of their plan, so I do have high hopes for this feature. At least I have a lot of copium for it, of course. But going back to what I was talking about, as you can see right here, there are no paid elements for enhancement, and the materials needed for it can be obtained by playing the previously revealed Stimulation Gate content. Additionally, it is designed to allow anyone who plays steadily to reach the maximum level. Oh my gosh, could you imagine a gacha game with no paid elements in a brand new game mode? Am I reading this right? The last week has been a wild ride. I am proud to play this game. There's one glaring issue which I will mention in this video just because I've mentioned it 100 times, but overall, the devs report card is looking pretty darn good as of late. They're truly putting in features that benefit every single player. But obviously I do want to go back to the actual game mode. It is a roguelike mode, but I'm assuming your hunters and their advancements still matter, so I guess we could say it still has some pay-to-win elements in that your advancements do matter. I feel like your artifacts will matter. It'll be your advancements, your skill levels, and also your weapon advancements as well. That's my assumption. Kind of like Battlefield time. I feel like artifacts won't really be involved as much, but we'll have to see. It could just be that everything matters. In that case, well, it's just like a regular game mode. At least we can't buy out additional rewards, which is good, and I feel like it'll still have some simplicity to it, where you can build up your stats because you have to remember, the mode itself actually has its own growth system. Let me show you right here. So, as you progress, I'm assuming you get points, which can make your hunters more powerful, which is very good because if you're behind, you might not have the adequate stats to beat the game mode, but now, you can basically advance your hunters, playing steadily, meaning you can unlock these nodes and get additional stats, which will help you out a lot, which is exactly what we want to see. And I kind of do hope for pay-to-win players that we can't beat the game mode right away. I do also hope that we need to unlock all these nodes to potentially go all the way to the end. As you see with this system right here, once we hop in, you progress through battles. It'll show it in just a second right here, give it a moment. As you see, start off from the beginning, move on to a battle, next battle, and then boom, jinwoo at the end. So pretty darn cool if you ask me. Some of you have been dying for this game mode, myself included, so I do hope the devs do make it fun. But I mean, come on, can anything be more fun than PvEing against your hunters? Yes, that's right, but it's a data version of them, so not the actual hunter, but wow. I've never seen our hunters basically attack us before. This kind of looks scary if you ask me. Not expecting of it. Imagine ultimating you straight in your face. Oh, can we even dodge it? I do wonder, can they ultimate? A lot of questions to ask. Yunho finally looks viable here in terms of, I guess, his combat against us. Because right now, yeah, he's outclassed, but actually, probably in that game mode too, he's not going to be that good. We're probably going to squash him. But overall, this looks sick. Jinwoo too, oh my gosh. We're kind of used to facing its shadow versions when it comes to the job advancements, but this, yeah, this looks pretty darn cool. Oh baby. Being on the receiving end of these attacks is going to be fun. We just have to dodge them. Gotta get that practice in. The AoE skills, oh my gosh. Can Choi finally crit in this game mode? We'll have to see. But when it comes to the 2 hunter modes, where you do have to fight 2 hunters at once, that's going to be tough. I wonder if it's like a bonus game mode, where you get bonus awards. I have no idea. All these questions are up in the air, but I didn't want to feature this new game mode for you. Even the map for it looks pretty darn cool. So a big shout out to the devs for pumping out more content every single few weeks. That takes a lot to do, keeping us engaged, but this truly, yeah, this truly is going to keep us busy for quite some time, I hope. I do hope the unlock period for those nodes and the actual battle does take longer than, let's say, a day or 2 to complete, even if you're a whale. That's my hope. We'll have to see. As you can see, we get unlocked, so we're just going to have to wait. Hopefully it's going to be pretty tough based on what we have here, but not too hard obviously, just tough enough where people can enjoy it for quite some time before we do eventually beat it, of course. And of course, don't worry for those of you who are stressed, there's non-combat event stages as well. You can recover health, revive fallen hunters, or even change your team composition, and you can have exclusive buffs coming in, making your hunter stronger, and you're also able to enhance these buffs, meaning even if you're weak, even if you're free to play, you can probably excel in this game mode, making it very friendly to the entire player base, which I honestly love to see. But yeah, hope you enjoy the video. Do comment down below what you think about this new game mode. Honestly speaking, the devs making the awards not pay to win is fantastic, saves my wallet and makes it fair for everyone playing. I do love to see that. But yeah, do drop a like, make sure to subscribe, support us for free codes, and do stay tuned for the next SLA video. This was your Code King Zaf signing out. Have a great weekend.